The seminar today addresses the status of innovation and entrepreneurship training in higher education on an European, national and regional level. I look forward to the presentations and the following discussions. Thank you for your attention.
I use a very simple model, which I don't know how updated it is, in connection to how we should think about innovation when we are a large educational provider. STI, Science, Technology, Innovation, and DUI, Doing, Using, Interfacing Innovation. They are an idealistic model on how innovation can be seen. The first one is what we call the classical one, where you do a research and you do the industrialization, and then somehow it makes a useful product, the classical thing. The other is doing, using, interfacing, where you interact with your customers, with your competitors, and with a lot of different actors, and somehow innovation comes out of it. I think for our customers, where we deliver our candidates, we are mainly within the doing, using, interfacing innovation modus. Of course, there are idealistic modes, but I think we are more in the last part, and not so much in this science, technology, innovation modus. And that will have consequences for how we educate people. That should have consequences, because they mainly go out in existing industries, which also needs to be competitive. And for the education, that should mean that our students, and also our teachers and academics, should be exposed to the real world to as large as possible extent. With practical studies, they go into industry and feel the industrial spirit, or are embedded somewhat in the industry and also in the public sector. And this should also be used very, strategically, cases, problems from the real world within in the education. In that way, our candidates are able to see how these organizations in the DUI mode, doing, using, interfacing mode, are evolving. And that's why practical studies are really important. We also can provide programs that can enhance, increase our customers' capability for innovation. One example we are working on now is health technology, implementation of health technology, where we teach nurses and other caretakers to use technology to provide good care for elderly people, for example. Where we roll out, the technology is not the point, but to enable the health personnel and the municipality to use technology to keep people at home at longer time and keep them safe for a longer time. So here we use a study program to enhance the innovation capability of a municipality. Another example is within education, mathematics, where we use our connections with the subsea cluster to make an example program for mathematical training, which use examples from this subsea cluster in the mathematical education. So you see how the connection between many actors is necessary, and we can also enhance the society's innovation capability. And the last part we have is, of course, the more traditional incubator, entrepreneurship, education, and facilities to provide for people who want to start up new businesses. So that's the spectre we are thinking. We're thinking the dimension of our activities within innovation and incubation.